Okay. You know, and it's bullet trajectory works on angle. You know, it always, the bullet as it leaves the barrel, it's always at a specific angle. And you know, just like when you have two non-parallel lines, the greater distance they travel, you know, the more gap they have between them. So when you start out sighting in a rifle for the first time, you want to start at a closer distance, because you know, you could, like I was shooting at the 50-yard target, and if I could hit the target at 50 yards, but if I moved out to 100 yards, the angle would be so much greater that I might miss. And if I'm missing the paper, I can't tell where it's hitting, and then I won't be able to know how to adjust the scope. So you always start out close. 50 yards is good, and then if you're hitting at 50 yards, then you move out to 100 yards, and we'll see what it's doing then. Because that's ideally what you want to do, is you want to have it sighted in for 100 yards. 100 or 200, but so that's the ultimate goal. But I just had to make sure it was actually hitting the paper first.
It's a 224 Texas Trophy Hunter.
Is that on a 30 case?
No, it's a 6mm neck down 22 caliber.
Ooh, wow.
That's a mean boy. Man, that thing. That one's got a 9-inch twist.
The smoke that came out of that.
It's got 9 inch.
Let me look at that cartridge.
Man, it's an awesome shell. There's 3 different loads in. I wanted a light duty load and a heavy bullet load, so I got.
Can't tell where I'm hitting.
60 grains.
Through the scope, there's a two black lines. One's vertical and one's horizontal. They intersect. Right at that point where they intersect, what you want to put. That intersection of those two lines is what you want to put on the target. That's where you want it to hit.
Okay.
I can see what you're talking about, breathing steadily.
Can you see your heart beating in the scope?
Yeah.
1824 Ford Model 4200 is a beautiful scope, but you adjust the damn thing and it takes forever for the
okay.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay. Looking down range is a beautiful scope. And it's got nice.
I want to run down real quick and check that target.
But the disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, let's say you adjust the scope. These are the scope adjustments. This one does the up and down, which is called elevation. And this one does the left and right, which is called windage. Did you ever see that John Wayne movie, Windage and Elevation?
No, I never saw that.
Oh, come on, get a life, man. Okay, so what you do is you just, so when you turn these adjustments, it moves, you know, the lines in the scope, it moves them up or down, where you want them to go, so that it changes the intersection.
And you're, how high off are you now?
I was about 5 inches high at 50 yards, which means I'm going to be 10 inches high at 100 yards.
Right, okay.
So I need to come down quite a bit, and every one of these clicks, when you turn it, there's a click each time. Every one of these clicks is an inch at 100 yards. It's called a minute of angle. Minute of angle is 1 inch at 100 yards.
Okay.
Because like I told you before, the bullet travels, it's all about angles and trajectory from the bullet. So I want to come down.
77 RSI. 18.5-inch barrel order.
And what I like
I'm going
about
to tune it right about there.
Using iron sight, you throw that thing up there.
Put the caps back on.
I mean, they got nice iron sights on it.
There. Boom.
Or try to put the caps back on. There we go.
18.5-inch barrel.
And then take another shot and see if it hits where it's supposed to.
Oh,
all right.
They was a shit.
The
fact that one that I have
They
been
sound like
shot,
fucking jingle bells walking
it's
out.
still got the foam in the, the foam in
Quiet.
there.
I don't like the sound, but it sounds like somebody ringing the bell.
Oh yeah.
You walk up. At least the sheet metal hangs straight down like a U-shape.
Oh, you can't take the swivels off.
No.
You got to unscrew it, right? Yeah, okay. I know the one, the European type.
Yeah. Well, the guns are European style, man. Like that.
Back then, with the noise, you just tape them like you did your dog tags, right?
I mean,
Still too high.
Still too high?
Come down.
Did you at least hit the target?
Huh?
Did you hit the target?
Well, I'm shooting at the 50
Oh.
still, so I want to get it on at 50, and then I'm going to shoot 100 and see how it goes.
They put the handle. And my 243, when I bought it, the guy that got it from, he had a We had a,
Hold that for you.
what was it, a 3-9 compact. AO.
That's cool.
I sold a guy that scope for about, well, when I bought the gun with the scope for like for 5 something, and then I sold a fucking scope for 300. Everybody wants those, and they quit making them for a while. And now they're $400. And another one is a 6.5 by 20. And, but that's when they were good. Now,
Perfect. That's right about where I want it to be.
Good.
Shooting a little bit to the right, so I'm going to adjust right a little bit.
Okay.
I'll shoot 1 at the 100 just to make sure, and then it's all yours, baby.
All right.
You got a good chiropractor?
I'm gonna have to look that one up. That might be my next thing.
Joe Howells. Joe Howells is good.
Yeah.
I might want to go left.
He sells for $465 wholesale. He put on a gun right here at the range. He put it on there, and he couldn't get things sighted in. I got down there, what's the matter? He said,
So yeah, after we're done with this, we get Caleb a job at Can't Film Him for Dirtiest Jobs.
Yeah, he's got a steady hand there.
Hey, did you know Mike Rowe used to be an opera singer?
No.
The guy on Dirtiest Jobs?
No, that can't be.
I've actually even heard him sing on the show before. Yeah, he's
You
good.
did?
Yeah. He sang some opera one time.
25 yards.
That guy is not an opera singer.
He is, I swear.
So you're not moving, Mike.
Yes, I told him he got to move a whole bunch, you know, and I said, move about 30 clicks. It's like,
I tell you, that gun gets me every time.
They're only a 32nd of a fucking inch.
Yeah.
That's 25
Okay.
yards, you think 30 inch. You need 66.
I'd have to edit that one.
96 clicks to get to the center.
Now, like I